Starting at guard, number 11, Yassine Abdur-Rashid. Starting at guard, number 30, Deontay Spratley. Starting at forward, number 20, Ezekiel Glover. Starting at forward, number 21, Justin Umanakwe. Head coach for the Knights is Daylon Bovell, assisted by Gibran Roches and Julio Wallace. And now the starting lineups for the Bobcats of Bryant and Stratton, Syracuse. Starting at guard, number 0, TJ Oliver. Starting at guard, number 3, DeCourcy Corley. Starting at guard, number 12, Kai Pugh. Starting at forward, number 13, David Honor. Starting at center, number 24, Jordan Drain. Head coach for the Bobcats is Clay Gajan Sherman, assisted by Nolan Klass and Xavier Norgby. The winner of today's second semifinal will go on to meet Bloomfield in the finals. That game will tip off tomorrow at 11:30 a.m.
Welcome back to Dix Hills for your semifinal matchup. Starting for the Bobcats, we have TJ Oliver, DeCourcy Corley, David Honor, and Jordan Drain. For Albany, we have DeMarco Watson, Yassine Abdur-Rashid, Ezekiel Glover, Justin Umanakwe, and Deontay Spratley. And Bryant and Stratton is going to win the jump ball and immediately get to work. They have their man in the wing, and it's good right off the bat. TJ Oliver for 3. Berkeley now looking to respond. He's working, and it's stolen. Fast break opportunity for the Bobcats. He goes up, and it's blocked. Block is going to be by number 21, Umanakwe, as Bryant Stratton gets the ball back, and they have an open 3 in the wing, and it's good. Back-to-back triples to start out this one from Bryant and Stratton, Syracuse.
Starting off hot from that right wing.
Albany down early and fast, looking for a response. They have him in the wing. Rashid has it now on the wing. He steps back for 3. No good off the left iron. But it's going to remain Albany ball down here. They're going to say it was last touched by Dave. Berkeley now on the inbound. They toss it up top. Berkeley now driving in. Watson finds his man out. Back down low, but it's intercepted. Loses it for a second, but TJ Oliver is able to come up with it. Drain has it now on the wing. He gives it up to the corner. Back to Drain down low. Drain, hop step, up and in. Nice 8-0 run to start out this one. Spratley now looking to respond. He finds his man in the wing. Back to Spratley up top, wide open for 3. No good off the front rim. Pushing it now. It's tipped, but they hold on to it. Up, no good. Fight for the ball, and it's going to remain Syracuse ball. Syracuse now on the inbound. They find Drain. Jordan Drain, a huge factor for this Bryant and Stratton Syracuse team, averaging 17 points a game and 7.6 rebounds. As they take the triple, and it's no good. And we're going to have a foul. It's going to be on Isaiah. It's going to be on David Honor. Berkeley now with it. Watson has it down low. He drives in over his head, just in and out. Seems to be a lid on the rim for Berkeley, but they get the board and go back up, and it's no good again. Drain has it now, just avoids a turnover. He drives in quickly and gets the foul and the bucket. And one for Jordan Drain. The foul is going to be called on number 20, Ezekiel Glover.
Now, Jordan Drain is not only being a threat inside the paint on the offensive side, but he is just shutting down Berkeley on their side, playing great defense straight up, and they can just not finish over him.
And the free throw from Drain is good. It's going to make it an 11-0 start 3 minutes into this one. As the shot from the corner is blocked. TJ Oliver on the rejection. It's going to remain Berkeley ball down here as we have a stoppage in play to clean up a wet spot on the court.
Very poor shot selection there. They only passed the ball once before he took a shot. It's definitely contested there in the corner.
Berkeley definitely going to have to find some answers to this defense as Watson has it, and he drives in and finally gets the bucket to go through the contact. Berkeley is on the board. And that woke up this Berkeley crowd as we are finally getting some noise as Syracuse goes into a motion offense. But Drain is trapped on his sideline. He's double teamed, and it's stolen by Berkeley. Berkeley, 4-on-3. He has an open three. Watson, no good on the triple. And now Drain wide open, and it's blocked. Out of nowhere comes Berkeley. It's going to be Stratton on the block, and now Berkeley has it going the other way. Great pass to DeMarco Watson, but unable to finish, as it's now Syracuse the other way. They have numbers. He's going up, and it's no good, but he is fouled on the shot. TJ Oliver goes down hard, and he gets right back up. The foul is going to be on number 30, Deontay Spratley.
Bobcats are currently doing very well trying to push the ball, looking to get those rebounds and push it out quick. They've already been to the line twice this game.
And that's going to make it a 10-point game here. Riley, Syracuse is off to just this tremendous start as they get an offensive rebound on the free throw and take the open three for triple on the board. That's going to be Kai Pugh on the make. But as I was saying, Riley, we are off to a lightning fast start from Bryant and Stratton. What can Berkeley do to get back in this one?
You know, it's going to be very hard coming back to such a strong lead this early in the game. But as it's early, there's still a lot of time to be able to do something. I definitely want to see Berkeley bring up the energy a little bit because if they keep getting good shots, they're going to start falling.
And they
as
fall
I said,
right there as they get the and one bucket. Chance for a three-point play coming up for Berkeley. Let's take a look at that one.
just a little late to step up on that help side, allowing an open drive to the paint.
We got a timeout on the floor as the two teams go to convene and strategize. Riley, just an incredible start from Bryant and Stratton, hitting 2 threes immediately out of the gates. What kind of effect does that have on the opponent, just to be down so much so early.
It's definitely easy to get in your head and get upset about this lead that the Bobcats have right now. But like I said, it's still so early in the game that anything can happen. It's an 11-point lead. We're seeing a timeout right now. Hopefully they come out after these free throws and continue with plays like we just saw, finishing with an and one.
We saw in the season stats so far that the difference in these two teams, their numbers this season, it's night and day. And so far it looks to be just the same in this one.
Yes, for sure. The stats don't lie. And like I said, if Berkeley wants to compete, they're going to have to find a way to hit the boards. The Bobcats are currently dominating on the boards right now, and it shows.
Hopefully, DeMarco Watson will able to get things turned around as we have another stoppage in play. One shot on the way for Watson after he made the bucket. And the free throw is good as well. That's going to make it a 10-point game with 15:20 to go in this first half. Kai Pugh has it. He gives it up to Corley. Back into this motion offense for Syracuse as he finds his man in the wing, guarded closely by Berkeley defense. The Berkeley defense has looked pretty stout to start off this one. Just Bryant and Stratton able to get these balls to fall. As Berkeley's pushing it now. Resetting up top, looking for a move. Finds his man on the wing. It's Watson. Watson drives in. He's double teamed. He's stuck. He's looking for a place to go. He finds Cleveland. Cleveland has it now on the wing, guarded by Drain. Drain, last time he was in this Sound Arena, dropped a triple-double with 25 points and 20 rebounds. But he is unable to stop the layup there as Berkeley cuts it back down to single digits. Drain makes a man miss and goes up. Oh, it might have been too focused on his nice move. Unable to get the bucket to fall as it doesn't hit anything.
Looks like Drain has some tape on his fingers that might have affected his shot a little bit there.
Berkeley College missing 5 players, including 2 key bench roles. As he goes up and in, Berkeley now showing some signs of life as they cut it to 6.
That is definitely picking up the energy. They are loud on defense.
And we heard it when they scored that first bucket, a surge of volume from the Berkeley cheering section. And now it's just getting louder with every point that gets tacked on. Stratton now has it. They find a man on the wing. He drives in, and it's blocked! That's gonna inject some life into this Berkeley team. Electric block early in this one, and we might have a game.
I will say Berkeley's defense is not as bad as the score shows. They are doing a great job finding their hands on the ball almost every possession, it seems like. And that block is just gonna light some action on the defensive end.
And let's take a look at that, just soaring through the air to send that right back to him. Drain has it in the wing now. He shoots for 3. No good as the shot clock expires, but they get the rebound. The 3 ball is no good again from Syracuse. And the shot clock buzzer will not stop, but the refs do. Refs are gonna stop the game.
That was a little interesting. Shot clock went off after the rebound, but that buzzer did not stop. And
lots of yelling right now going on as the teams try to get this one sorted out. Whistles, voices, and squeaks all around as we are getting back into play now. But as I was saying earlier, Berkeley missing 5 key role players, including 2 double-digit average scorers, as they turn the ball over, going the other way, and it's good on the quick bucket. Now Berkeley looking to push the pace. Marco Watson has it. He stops up top, looking to reset. He uses his screen, goes back the other way, and gets it over to his man, Rashid. Rashid steps back for 3. No good. Rebound by Syracuse. He pulls up for 2, and it's no good. Berkeley on the rebound, 3-on-3. Finds his man in the corner, goes up, and it's blocked again. Another corner shot blocked, but he looks to throw it out of bounds off of him, and it's no good. Berkeley maintains possession. Watson now with it. He bails out, and he finds his man for 3 more. 5-point game. Berkeley finally able to get a tray ball to fall. As Syracuse has it now, corner 3, pump fake, does not fall for it though as he goes up, and we're gonna get a foul.
Definitely lots of contact there from both sides.
Looks like the call is going to be against number 1, DeMarco Watson. That's gonna be his first of the game as we take a look at this one. And you immediately see him hit his chest, say, that one's on me. Not much to argue about with that one. DeCourcy Corley now at the line. On the season, he's shooting at about 62% as he gets that one to fall. William Longmore now entering the game for the Bobcats. And this Bryant and Stratton team, pretty good from the line this season so far at 67%. And now Berkeley looking for a response. Down 7 with 12 minutes to go in this first half.
Lots of contact inside the paint. You see the ref kind of telling them to back off a little bit.
Something to keep an eye on as we drive in, and it's ripped out of his paws. Pushing the pace now. Slowing down as they find his man up top, and he drives in, going up, and it's good. Wayne Longmore off the bench for 2 more right off the bat. But now Spratley looks to answer. He has it in the paint. He finds the corner. And it's intercepted, going the other way, and he lays it in. We're gonna get a timeout from Berkeley as Bryant and Stratton goes on another run. It's gonna bring it back up to an 11-point lead for the Bobcats. Riley, it looked like Berkeley was steaming back there for a second, but plays like this quickly put an end to that. What did you see here?
I mean, they were down by 11 to start. It only takes one play to come back. They came back for a little bit. I definitely think that they can do it again once they start hitting their shots. It hurts to have those threes blocked, definitely. But I'm loving the Bobcats' defense right now. They're just waiting for the perfect moment, just giving enough space from the offense to think they can make that pass and just darting right in the lane for a steal.
Riley, Syracuse cannot seem to miss at the start of this one. They've slowed down a little bit, but at the start, they were 4 for 5, including 2 deep ones. What is Berkeley gonna have to do to put a stop to that?
Berkeley currently on defense is giving them a little bit too much space. I'm not sure if there's a miscommunication happening, but they're looking very slow on the closeouts right now, which is why, and the Bobcats are hitting their shots, so they're gonna be very confident to shoot those if they're late on the closeout.
Coming back into this one, Syracuse coming out in a press, but the Knights are able to squeeze by it and drive in via the baseline. He finds his man in the corner though. Goes up for the pull-up jumper, no good. Syracuse on the rebound. They're pushing the pace. They do not have the numbers though. He does not care, but he might have wanted to as Kai Pugh misses. And going back the other way, we're gonna get a foul. It's gonna be on number 2, Dimitri Hayes. Has it on the wing, pull up, no good.
Berkeley isn't taking very many inside shots, which is definitely going to hurt them with their rebounding. Nobody is crashing for them. And if they're not hitting these outside shots, it's not going to be good.
Rebound not seeming to be too difficult for Berkeley in this one. As there's a scuffle for the ball, they're going to say out off of Syracuse. Looked like they made contact about 20 feet in the air fighting for that one. And they lose it. We're going to get a backcourt violation going the other way. Just having some difficulties holding on to the ball, as that's now their 7th turnover to the Bobcats' 1. That's probably been the most crucial factor in this score right now. Very difficult when you're losing the turnover battle 7-1. 7-2 now as Berkeley finds a way to come up with one. DeMarco Watson now with it. Spratley to Rashid for 3. And just unable to bounce in there, but it's gonna stay down here. They're gonna say it was off of Wayne Longmore. Substitutions en masse coming for both teams. Checking into this one, we've got Matthew Cleveland. And in for Berkeley, number 13, Maurice Thompson and Justin Umanakwe. Watson has it now. He's guarded closely, but he does not care as he fights through the contact, unable to get the bucket to go, and it's going to be Matthew Cleveland with the rebound. One of the 2 6'7" centers on this Syracuse team. And he goes up and gets fouled. Unable to get the bucket to go, but that's going to send Cleveland to the line. They're going to call the foul on number 4, Micah Jerome Kashisha. And let's take another look at that one.
I will say that was pretty good defense. He did not allow that Euro step and cut him off, forcing him to drive all the way to the baseline.
And both free throws from Cleveland are gonna be good. Berkeley ball now, down 12 with 9:37 to go in this first half. 24-12. As we're seeing a showcase of dribble moves, but it is not leading to much. As Thompson has it. And this Bobcat defense is stiff as a board. And I may have spoke too soon as the bucket gets counted and the foul. It's gonna send DeMarco Watson to the line for the and one opportunity. This is now the 4th three-point play opportunity in this game, just 10 minutes in. Riley, what'd you see here?
Great offensive play. He's finding a way to make legal contact with the defender, giving him space as the defense backs up a little bit while still fouling him.
Bobcats now look to respond as it's back within single digits. And Wayne is gonna get fouled on his shot. Berkeley fans not too happy with that one. Pugh is at the line now for the Bobcats. And Pugh, a very solid free throw shooter this season at 72%, right where you want to be. But unable to get that one to go. It's championship weekend here in Dix Hills. The women's team coming to a victory and advancing to the finals, hoping to secure that ever so coveted national tournament bid. Riley, a member of our women's team, out with injuries. Riley, what has been so special this season for the Sound women's basketball team?
For the women's team this year has been very special to watch because all the girls are so close, and that definitely gives us a lot of chemistry on the court. We've had a lot of injuries this season, and even those girls with injuries have done a great job keeping the energy for the team and still being there in support. So it's been really fun to watch and be a part of.
And it's been fun to watch from this end too, as there is a scuffle for the ball, and Syracuse is going to come up with it. Jordan Drain is going to check back into this game for the Bobcats. Jordan Drain, a monster in the paint, dominates it wherever he goes, averaging 17 points and 8 boards. Longmore has it now, back up to Drain, who finds his man in the wing, but he gets double teamed. They're just passing it all around this perimeter, but Berkeley is going to force a jump ball. Berkeley looking for anything to inject some life.
Great defensive play, sending 2 to the ball, and they just couldn't quite get through that trap there. Love to see the energy after that play from Berkeley.
Berkeley doing a great job of bringing the energy anytime something good happens to them, and that's what they're going to need to get back into this one. But the good things happening seem to be few and far between, as Bryant and Stratton is up 27-15 with 8 minutes to go. Watson has it now as he stumbles, but he finds his outlet. It's Lauro back to Watson, and it's just short as we're going to get stoppage in play as Watson stumbles out of his shoes. And we're going to get a media timeout. 7:46 to go left in this one. Bryant and Stratton Bobcats leading the Berkeley Knights 27-15. And Riley, the story in this one, if you've just joined us, it has just been a cascade of turnovers from the Knights. Bobcats winning this turnover battle 7-2. That is not going to lead anyone to a win today, or ever for that matter. Turnovers just being a huge, huge lapse for the Knights.
Definitely, especially since the Bobcats are capitalizing off of these turnovers. They're doing a great job getting these steals and pushing the ball and finishing on these fast breaks. Hopefully coming out of this timeout, they talk about a way to limit those turnovers. Maybe cut this lead a little bit shorter. Still a lot of time, though.
Lots of game left to be played in this one. And the last game we watched between Bryant and Stratton, Albany, and Bloomfield, it looked like Albany was going to make a little comeback there towards the end, cutting it to within 6 at one point. But Bryant and Stratton able to pull away in that one. Their counterparts in this one will be inbounding it here on the court for the Bobcats. We have Crosby, we have Pugh, we have Longmore, Drain, and Cleveland. Cleveland with the ball now, triple team down low. He finds Drain on the outlet, who finds his man up top, who goes in, and the ball goes into. It's going to be 2 more for Keyshawn Crosby.
Kind of hard to be able to guard everyone when you send 3 to the ball. It's hard to recover after that, which is why the Bobcats were able to get that open drive in the paint.
Yeah, hoping to get the ball out before
the
Bobcats could find an outlet. But the Knights just not seeming to have any response to this Bobcat offense, just seeming to score at will. Knights with it now, up top. Spratley drives in, but he's gonna travel.
Just one too many steps in there.
It's real unfortunate too, because he found his outlet, who looked to take a wide open shot. But it is gonna be Bobcat ball the other way. As he finds his man across the floor, he goes up, contact just a little too much for him there as Berkeley gets the rebound, pushing the pace now. It's Rashid. He goes up and in with the floater. Longmore with it now. He's guarded closely by Rashid. Drain looks to shoot but decides otherwise as he outlets back up top. Cleveland in the corner now for three, and he knew it as soon as it went off his fingers. 3 more for Cleveland. Rashid with it now. He crosses up. Cleveland going in, and he's fouled on the drive.
Now, Cleveland being a smaller guard, to play at this level, you're going to have to be good at finding a way to finish, being crafty. We've seen a couple of floaters from him. There, we just saw him get fouled on the layup attempt, but these moves inside are going to be important. Very interesting, shooting his free throws from the elbow. You don't see that very often.
No, it is very interesting to see that.
But he hits his first one, so if it works, gotta do what you gotta do.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And he gets the second one in as well. Berkeley going into a press now, and they're able to force it back our way up here into the booth.
I do not think the Bobcats were expecting that. Getting a little heated between the teammates on the court.
No,
that press kind of came out of nowhere. I love to see it.
Nice surprise from Berkeley as the Bobcats know better of it this time. He finds Cleveland in the corner. Oh no, but Keyshawn Crosby unable to hold on to it down low as the press works out for Berkeley. And they get the ball back the other way. Deep three from Berkeley, and it's no good. That's going to be Spratley on the miss. Bobcat ball the other way now. Cleveland was able to use his body to not let any Knights get to that one. Lots of pressure from the Knights here, but they're able to squeeze right by as Longmore goes up, and he gets it to go. Nice move from Longmore.
Great finish, facing away from the basket there. Those are hard shots to make.
Abdur Rashid uses the screen, finds his outlet. It's Watson. Watson gives it up to Mayfield, who gives it right back. He's on the elbow, backing it down. Finds his man up top, pull up deep two, no good. Long pass from Pugh. Pugh gives it to Drain, who gives it to Cleveland, and Cleveland gives it to the hoop.
Pump fake, driving to the basket and drawing two, allowing that really nice dump off for an easy layup in the paint.
19-point lead for the Bobcats, but we're gonna get a dent in that one as we have an and one opportunity for Berkeley coming up. That was number 33, Emmanuel Mayfield, with his first one of the day. The foul's gonna be against Matthew Cleveland. As Abdur Rashid goes back to the elbow to shoot his free throws. And it's good. 3-point play for Rashid. And they trap him in the corner immediately. Cleveland's able to get it though. Longmore has it now. He's trapped though. Bodies hit the floor. And we're gonna get a foul. It's going to be
foul on Hayes. Tried to recover there on defense, but was just a couple steps behind him and left his arm right on his chest, so I definitely see where the foul is coming from. It's a good call by the ref there.
TJ Oliver is going to check in for the Bobcats as we have a stoppage in play to clean up a wet spot. That might have been the culprit on the slippage there. Oliver has it now as we're back into it. 4:30 to go in this first half. Bobcats leading this one 38-22. As they find Cleveland down low. He gets double teamed, but he fights through but he goes around the world to do it as he gets called for a travel.
Looks like he just lost his balance there a little bit. Couldn't quite recover, forcing him to take that extra step.
Berkeley with another opportunity to capitalize. As Watson has it, he's letting the play set up. He opts to drive in himself, and he goes up against Cleveland, who has about 6 inches on him, but he does not care. And neither does Cleveland, answering right back. Rashid has it now up top. He finds Watson, who drives in, wants to do it himself again, but Corley says no, sir, as he forces the jump ball. Bobcats ball now, going the other way. And we're gonna have a stoppage in play. Time out, Bobcats. And Riley, we saw on that last play, Rashid driving in and going up, getting the bucket. Opts to do it again, but DeCourcy Corley says, nuh-uh, not today, as he gets the ball back for these Bobcats. 42-24 with 3:45 to go in this one. And Riley, we said before that it looked like a tale of two teams. We were right.
Definitely. We saw Berkeley, they started off low, but they were able to bring back the energy. And as the Bobcats kind of started stretching out this lead, their energy is starting to fade a little bit. I would like to see them continue in the press. As we saw, the Bobcats really struggled on that, turning the ball over twice in that press. So it would definitely make sense in my head for Berkeley to come out in that full court press. I think it keeps their energy high when they get those defensive plays.
And Berkeley, a majority of the work for them today has been done by their two leading men, Yasin Abdur-Rashid and DeMarco Watson, both in the double figures with 11 and 10 respectively. Justin Umunakwe is the only other Berkeley Knight with points. Gonna have to do a better job spreading the ball around in this one, as Rashid goes up with it after the turnover, unable to convert, but the Knights are able to scuffle for the ball. It is, everyone has it. About 20 bodies were on the floor just now fighting for that one. I'm not sure how anyone was able to make a claim that they had it. And the refs seem to agree as they call a jump ball and give it to the Knights, staying down here. Let's take another look at that one, see if we can make light of what just happened. Riley, what'd you see?
Great battle there as we see players diving on the floor. You know, struggling to get their hands on that ball, but it's gonna stay with Berkeley.
And coming back, we got a Rashid three, but it's gonna be no good. Longmore on the rebound as he's pushing this pace. TJ Oliver has it. He finds Drain up top for three, and it's good. He drains it. 3 more for Jordan Drain.
As soon as the Bobcats draw 2 on the drive, they're finding great kickouts, allowing these wide open threes.
Seems like this Berkeley zone defense might need to change a little bit. The Bobcats seeming to find every hole they can.
Oh, and he's gonna step out of bounds in the corner.
Berkeley now inbounding, looking to set something up. As Spratley has it up top, he's guarded by Corley. He finds his man on the baseline, who runs it out to Hayes. Hayes has it now, sidestep, no good off the glass, but Knights get the rebound, goes back up with it, no good. And Bobcats come down with this one as Drain flushes it home with the jam.
Now
Knights ball now up top.
he turned back to make sure they were watching before he hit that dunk.
He wanted to let them know that this was his house. Longmore with it now. He gets fouled by number 2, Dimitri Hayes.
It's not surprising they're going to pick up some fouls in this full court defense. They're playing very aggressive, which they definitely need to do if they want to cut this lead.
Looking to get turnovers early in the possession with this press. Worked out pretty well for them to start out, but Syracuse maybe now finding some holes in it as they get to the line. It's going to be Wayne Longmore, 67% shooter from the line on the season. As the bodies hit the floor yet again, they're going to say out of bounds off of the Bobcats as it's Berkeley ball.
Lots of contact coming from both teams. We saw at least 4 guys on the floor there. Definitely wanting to rebound.
One-man press here from the Bobcats. Rashid drives in, and he gets fouled. He's going to go for the line for 2 more. But now it is Rashid, so he's not going to the line now, is he? He's going to the elbow. Let's take a look at that one.
Rashid is doing a great job being aggressive towards the basket, looking to score inside, and he is a good free throw shooter, so I would say take it to the lane, keep going up, getting those fouls.
And you were spot on with that assessment. A good free throw shooter he is as he gets those 2 to fall. Loose ball. Knights are going to come up with it on a little 6-0 run right now. Ever since that dunk from Drain, Knights have had 3 buckets. But they seem to have been slowed down now as they reset with 10 seconds left on the shot clock, 1:30 on the game clock, and he is rejected by Honor. Honor is on it as he sends it right back where it came from.
Honor just
what you see here?
Great defense. I mean, that was great help side. He's just unfazed by that block there. As he goes to attempt another one, but they're going to call a foul there.
Insane aerial acrobatics from DeMarco Watson, able to contort his body in all sorts of ways unknown to man to get that one to fall. He's going to get fouled on the bucket too. It's going to send him to the line. Let's see this circus act from Watson. Just incredible, not even looking, bends his back into the shape of a C as he gets that one to fall.
He did a great job extending his arm to create space from the defense there, and the defense still found a way to foul him.
And they trap him in the corner. Able to find an outlet. It's 3-on-3. Syracuse has it now in the wing. Cross the court to Drain. Drain shoots over 2 men. No good. But the Bobcats grab the rebound, and they put it in there. 14-point game, 1 minute to go. 47-33 Bobcats. As Rashid has it in the wing, he shoots a 3. No good, air ball. Deep Hail Mary pass that hits the ceiling. Little too much mustard on that one as it's gonna be Knights ball right back the other way. Great opportunity there, just unable to capitalize. Constrained by his environment. .47 seconds left, down 14. Berkeley, decent amount of momentum right now. If they can cut it to single digits going into the locker room, you're not going to be feeling too bad from that.
Especially with their free throws right now. Currently 100% from the line. I mean, those are going to be very crucial if they want to come back in this game.
Shooting great from the line, but not from the floor at only 30%. But their boards are almost making up for it. They can't quite hold on to it too well, but neither can Drain as he loses it, but he regains it and goes back up with it and is fouled on the shot. Jordan Drain headed back to the line. And he lived here last time he was in this building. 12 free throws for Drain last time in the Sound Arena.
And the first one is good. Second one goes up and it is no good.
Berkeley now pushing the pace. Defensive confusion from Syracuse. Luckily, unnoticed by Berkeley. Pull up from the elbow, and it's in. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. He goes up from half court, just short.
Rashid doing a great job facilitating the offense for Berkeley, but he cannot do it by himself. Gonna need some of his teammates to step up a little bit more in the second half.
Offensive fireworks from the Bryant and Stratton Syracuse Bulldogs in this one. Welcome back up here. It's been a great first half for one of these teams, not so much from the other. Story here today is going to be turnovers, Riley. What have you seen?
Berkeley is just not doing too well on the turnover sound. The Bobcats are currently capitalizing off of these turnovers, doing a really good job finishing in the fast breaks. But I will say they're doing a much better job rebounding. I think that's definitely helping them this game. It's currently 23-24 in the rebound game, and that's what we said they would need to do. Now we just
let's
need
go
to see them
tend it down to Jared, who has one of the coaches with the halftime interview.
I'm here with the coach of Bryant and Stratton, Syracuse. Coach, you guys held the Knights to 35 points in the first half. What was the defensive message to the team throughout the week?
You know, we've been building our defense all season, just constantly trying to get better. Obviously, a team we've played against a couple times, so we know who they are, what they like to do. You know, they scored a little bit towards the end, so they finished the half with some momentum. But, you know, again, just taking pride, limiting them to one shot. We got to keep them out the paint, though.
And Jordan Drain has been phenomenal in the first half. Is that something that you're going to lean into in the second half, or are you going to try and stretch the ball out a little bit more?
Yeah, he's definitely the hot hand, so we're obviously going to go back to him. He's one of our best players. And, again, just as a team, just continue to make the right reads and force them to help there and play out of it.
All right, thank you so much. Good luck in the second half. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Jared. We have halftime stats for you here today. Let's take a look at those.
Yes, like I just mentioned, Berkeley is doing a much better job on the rebounding this game, as they're only falling behind by 2 rebounds. We're just going to need to see them do a better job finishing from the field goal, as they're only 30%. They're getting a lot of good shots, but they're not hitting.
Another big story today is going to be the assists. Bryant and Stratton Syracuse moving the ball, getting it to anyone they want, anytime they want. 8 assists on the game for them, 0 for Berkeley.
Yes, the Bobcats do a great job playing together, especially as we've seen a lot of great drives to the basket, allowing these kickouts, and they're hitting their threes. So those assists are going to keep going up unless Berkeley finds a solution on defense.
Shots falling for one team, not falling for the other. We'll be right back with the second half. Thanks for joining us.
Was happy about that somewhat casual finish, or at least attempt to. Inside Hendricks as he slipped in, and Artis, diagonal drive, a floater, soft touch, and one more. Working on Jones, Singleton with the left hand, low dribble, hangs free throw line, and he rattles it home. Tough shot, McRae. Feeds Singleton on the wraparound pass. Shot fake from the elbow, soft touch. 12-18 to play. Flop of now to lead him right in. McRae. McRae goes behind his back to his left, shovels it for Whitney. Shot fake all the way in, and he banks it home. Takes it away. Beats McRae on the run. Down low Singleton, and he floats it up and in. In for Hendricks, on the block, right back Singleton. Taps it back out at 3, McRae, and McRae has next up numbers. Lob ahead, McRae, trailing Wester, and McRae scoops it up and in with the rights. There's McRae on the wing at 3, got it. Switches on to Artis defensively. Lob it for Hendricks. He attacks down the middle of the lane, got it to go. Man, it's Artis the other way. Feeds McRae in the corner, a 3, count it. Who's going for it there? Singleton 3-on-2 the other way. Crosses over, hangs right lane, got to go. Post up Hendricks instead with the left hand. Spins back baseline, and he got it to go with the right hand. Oh God, it's aboard. Whitney thought about taking it himself. Now Singleton a running start. Spinning in, Haynes, and hits. Plus one more. All over him defensively. Artis back to his right. Finally gets by Wester on the diagonal.
Rashi for 3. That's
Another
good.
3.
What a three-pointer.
Up 2-17, and they
another
get the ball back.
turnover. Oh my God.
Wow.
Rashi Berkeley for 3. Oh!
And one.
And
What
one.
a shot.
Smartly taking it down, past the corner. Berkeley another three-pointer.
Good. Get the bucket.
There's Rashi with the ball, taking it down the court. Gonna lay it in. That's good.
Another good shot from Berkeley. Little under
Corner,
5
oh,
minutes
look
to
at
go.
that. Contested 3,
And
that's good.
Another 3.
Welcome back to the Sound Arena, where the Knights find themselves down 13 at halftime. I'm Ryan Russo here with assistant coach for the Knights, Jabron. What was the message to the team at halftime, and how are you guys going to climb back into this game?
We have to do a little better job on the offensive side, allowing us to create more space, space the floor a little bit more, allowing us to get more of our shooters to get more wide open shots. Number 11 and number 1, they're doing taking a lot of the offensive load, but we have to free up some of our other guys to help them out to capitalize on open shots.
Exactly, share the wealth. And I noticed you guys like to play fast, get out and transition. How do you make that happen?
Again, we're just trying to forget about the made basket on their end, just take the ball out, inbound it, and try to get the open man as soon as possible. We're trying to score within the first 10 seconds, trying to get a wide open shot within there, and just trying to figure out how we can capitalize.
All right, thanks a lot, Coach. Good luck in the second half.
Thank you.
Back to you guys at the desk.
Welcome back to Dix Hills and the Sound Arena for your NCAA Conference Championship Semifinals. Welcome back, everybody. I'm Cameron Maxwell, joined by my sister and partner, Riley Maxwell, in this 48-35 smacking between the Bryant and Stratton Syracuse Bobcats and the Berkeley Knights. Riley, tell us what the story's been so far in this one.
At the beginning of the game, we saw a much closer matchup, but the Bobcats have started to spread out this game. And I don't want to speak too soon because there's still 20 minutes left in this game for Berkeley to come back.
It is not over until it is over, but it is going to take dang near a miracle for them to come back in this one. We'll see if there's one in store for us today, as the winner will go on to face the Bloomfield Bears in the conference finals. Earlier today, Bloomfield, playing against Bryant and Stratton Albany, took the victory and notched their spot in the championship game. Back to the action on the floor for the Bobcats. We have DeCourcy Corley, Kai Pugh, TJ Oliver, David Honor, and Jordan Drain, as TJ Oliver gets it to go right out the gate. For the Knights, we have Deontay Spratley, DeMarco Watson, Justin Umanakwe, and Micah Jerome Kashina. Pump fake gets him flying, and Kai Pugh is there to finish that one. Berkeley ball. Rashid up top. He finds Watson to escape that double team right there. Watson directing traffic. He drives in. He finds Santoro. And it's no good.
Great pick and roll, just couldn't quite finish inside.
Bobcats now looking for person. They find Drain, who finds a man across the court. It's Corley. Corley gives it up top to Oliver. Oliver spins and gives it to Honor. Honor double team now. He finds a man. He's wide open. It's Oliver. No good. But he takes it out of the hands of Watson for the rebound. Unable to get the putback, as Corley now has it up top. Drain now finding the open man. It's Honor, unable to get the shot to fall. It's Watson now going the other way. He finds a man in the corner. Pump fake, three, it's good. Justin Umanakwe on the triple. And now Drain is trapped in the corner up top. And he finds an outlet, it's Corley. Corley now stuck with it. Corley finds his outlet. It's Oliver. Oliver driving the paint. Just unable to get it to go as he hits the floor, but the Bobcats get the board and the foul on the putback. Shot is no good. The foul is going to be on number 4, Micah Jerome Kashisha. He's gonna send David Honor to the line for 2 shots. And he's gonna miss the first one. Honor shooting only 40% from the line this season. Gets the second one to go. 53-38, 15-point game with 17:45 to go. And DeMarco Watson is unable to get it to go, but the Knights get the rebound and get it to Rashid, who can't get the tray ball to go. Syracuse pushes the pace and gets the ball to go in to extend their lead to 17. Spratley pulls up for it, but it's no good. Bryant and Stratton the other way now. Kai Pugh with it. He gets double teamed and he gets stripped. Spratley on the strip. He passes it up to Rashid, who goes up for the layup. It's good over the double coverage. Drain with it now. He finds a wide open Pugh, who opts not to shoot it. Bryant and Stratton, Syracuse now just probably looking to take their time, drain this clock as much as they can, as they just find a wide open Honor, who would like to have another chance at that one as he airballs it. Berkeley ball now going the other way. Berkeley with it now up top. It's Rashid. Rashid drives a nice move, initiating the contact, but cannot get it to fall. Drain with it now, 4-on-2. They have the numbers, but he keeps it himself and is rejected. And TJ Oliver with the sneaky tip out. He's able to poke it out of Spratley's hands. And Drain just now rejoining the party.
Drain was looking for a foul call there, but him not coming back into play definitely hurt his team as Berkeley scores.
And Berkeley gets 2 more, cutting it down to 13. Berkeley really quick to hit these double teams, but Syracuse just a little quicker in finding the outlets. It's Pugh with it now. He gives it to Corley. Corley shoots a 3, but it's no good. Watson weaving through traffic, gets the bucket and the foul. Chance to make it a 10-point game now. Riley, we might have a game on our hands.
Great play, great attack to the basket. Driving right on Drain. Drain kind of turned it around there. Couldn't quite get back on track and causing the help side to foul there. Sending Watson to the line.
And we're going to get a timeout. It's going to be a media timeout. And Riley at the line, if he makes this one, it's going to be a 10-point game. This defense has looked to knock the Bobcats off their heels.
It's little plays like this that are going to bring them back into the game. They are igniting a new kind of spark today. Hopefully they can keep this going. If they hit this free throw, it'll be huge for them in bringing them back in this.
We're going to see if they can do it. Following this game, we have the NACIA Women's Basketball Conference Championship featuring your Five Towns College Sound basketball team. We were asking Riley earlier about what made this season so special for the Sound, and they are desperately hoping that it is not over tonight. If they win, they have an automatic bid. If they lose, they have to wait for the selection show on Tuesday. Getting back to the action now, it's Watson at the line for Berkeley with 1 shot. 15:42 to go. Bobcats at 55, Knights at 45 now with the make from Watson. Immediately into the press and the double team, and it's stolen, it's stripped, and we're back down to 8 and 1! Count the bucket and the foul!
been great for Berkeley today.
We saw an absolute rocket shot from Syracuse on offense in this first half. And this press, this double team from Berkeley has just broken them so far.
The Bobcats struggling to find an answer to this press, struggling to handle the ball in the backcourt. Berkeley is just lighting up off of this defense right now.
And Spratley now with the chance to make it a 7-point game. And he does!
3-point play, right back into the full court press.
And they finally found an outlet, able to get it past half court as Drain goes in. They're gonna say he's fouled on that one. No, they changed it. Nope, it's gonna be a foul. We're gonna get a reach from Berkeley.
Looks like it's gonna be on the floor though.
Nobody in the crowd seemed happy with that one, as that would have given Berkeley the ball right back.
Watson is not letting this foul dictate his mental game right now, as he keeps the energy high. He gets right back into the offense, not worried about it at all.
And he's able to get it to go. We have a 5-point game on our hands. We're right back in this one.
It is loud in the gym.
TJ Oliver with it now. He finds his man in the wing. It's Pugh. Pugh finds Drain. Drain has it now up top. He drives in. He goes up over 2 men, and he gets the bucket and the foul. Drain says, you can do it, I can do it. Match point.
I will say about the Bobcats, though, it looks like they're starting to hesitate in taking these threes. We saw them come out hitting 3 very quickly in the beginning of the game, but they're not really taking those shots as much anymore.
This defense has seemed to put a little bit of hesitancy in them. And Deontay Spratley able to hit a beautiful step back 2 over the Bobcats. As Pugh has it now, he drives in, he finds Crosby. Crosby drives in, he finds Longmore. Longmore from deep, no good. And it's a Knights rebound. Going the other way, bodies hit the floor, Longmore comes up with it. Bobcats ball, Longmore goes up, no good. Bobcat rebound again, and a foul. It's gonna be on number 21, Justin Umanakwe. Let's take a look at the turnover that led to it. Went for the spin move, unable to keep his feet under him and just loses possession of the ball. The succeeding foul is going to send TJ Oliver to the line for 2 shots.
Berkeley definitely not happy with that call. Could have gone either way. There definitely was some contact there. Looks like he's trying to say he was straight up, but.
And the ball, not known to be one who fibs, the first one is going to be a miss. The second one, gonna be out of there too. 6-point game, 14 minutes to go. One last gasp for a shot to get into the championship game against Bloomfield tomorrow morning. He drives in, it's Rashid. Rashid goes up, no good. They're gonna say off of him as it goes out of bounds. It was gonna be him or Drain fighting for that one. And there's some confusion trying to figure out who's guarding who. They get it solved. But it does not seem to help as Kai Pugh drives right past him and gives it to Drain, who goes up for it. It's no good. He grabs his own miss though, and that one's no good either. Rebound by Watson. Watson has it now. He drives in using the screen, hop, step, up, and no good. But he's fouled and he's gonna go to the line for 2 shots. Great move by Rashid to use the screen from Kashisha. They're shooting 100% from the line right now. If they can get themselves to the line a little bit more, who knows what can happen.
These free throws are definitely bringing them back in this game, as Bobcats are picking a couple more fouls this half. Berkeley is finding a way to capitalize on that.
Lots of fouls, only 6.5 minutes into this one. Knights have 4 fouls, Bobcats have 3. And Syracuse seeming to find their way around this press as Pugh takes a 3, and it's no good. But Longmore comes up with the board. He goes back up with it, no good. Looked like that one was blocked by Kashish. Knights pushing the pace now for 3, and it's good! In his mouth! It is a 1-point game here in Dix Hills. And the Knights are on their feet. Let's take a look at that one. Seizes on the late closeout and gets it nothing but net. And it has been a complete role reversal over these past 3 minutes. Syracuse doesn't know what hit him. Riley, what did hit him?
Rashid not really holding back here. He is just lighting this offense on fire. And after hitting that 3, he definitely wanted to say something to Pugh here. We saw them talking a little bit face to face before the timeout.
Rashid and Watson just absolutely manhandling their way to keep the Knights in this one. 1-point game in a game that was not too long ago, 22 points. And it is all smiles until they stand up and lock in. And it is just the body language from Bryant and Stratton Syracuse right now. They seem to be at a loss.
Yes, there is a huge difference between the teams in this timeout right now. Berkeley lifting each other up, smiling, ready to lock back in. The Bobcats kind of holding their heads low here. Do not look very energetic coming out of this timeout. They look very upset about what is happening in this game, as it is now only a 1-point lead.
And Riley, hearing them break out of that huddle, I think a mouse in a pillow factory would have been louder than them just now. The vibes have completely turned on their head in this one. And they're able to break out of the double team. They get it to Longmore. Longmore drives it, bounces it off his foot. It's gonna be Knights ball. The mental mistakes in this second half from Bryant and Stratton Syracuse are looking like they might be too much for them to overcome, as the Knights are storming back into this one. Are they going to be able to take a lead for the first time? He drives in, Watson goes up, and he gets a plane ticket around the world, and he gets called for the travel. Looked like it was going to be a shooting foul, but he's slow to get up. This is going to be a huge, huge detriment to the Knights if he looks hurt in this one. And as we're cutting to replay, he's slowly getting up. Let's see what happens. Oh, yeah, looks like his feet just slipped out from under him and he fell down, and that block by Drain did not seem to help him on his way down. Emphatic rejection from Jordan Drain right there.
Berkeley still not letting that affect how they play as
Not
they get the steal.
Slightest affecting how they play as they take the lead.
Take the lead for the first time today. 59 to 58 with 12.5 minutes left.
They do not want their season to end today. But the officials might, as they get them at top for a reach. That's going to be on number 11, Yassin Abdur-Rashid.
Getting a little heated on the court, but the players are not taking it personally as they give each other a high five and right back into defense.
Yeah, very physical game, but also a very clean game between these two. Not getting into it too much as Jordan Drain takes one to the face inadvertently. But he finds his man down low, who finds his man on the wing. It's Rashid. it's no good. Pugh misses it, but they're able to get it on the rebound. 60-59. Bobcats are up, 11:50 to go. DeMarco Watson, he's fighting against Longmore. Goes up for three. Spratley misses it though, but they grab the board. It's Kashisha. He kicks it out. Rashid gives it up, and Spratley's able to get it in. Another lead change, 61-60.
One difference between these two teams that I think is very crucial is who's communicating on defense right now. Berkeley is constantly talking to each other, constantly lifting each other up, while the Bobcats are quiet. Quiet on defense, quiet on offense.
Yeah, if you remember at the beginning of the game, we were talking about how uncoordinated Berkeley looked on defense, not talking, not switching on to their zones. But now it seems to be just a completely different story. They're communicating, they're switching, and they're getting points. Jordan Drain with it now after the exciting dunk. And he finds Corley, who's able to get it in there, making it a three-point game. Knights ball. It's Rashid, guarded by Longmore. He finds his man in the corner. And he gives it back to Rashid, who takes the three. It looked like it was tipped, but Watson comes down with it for the Knights, and he's unable to get it up on the after the board. Kai Pugh takes a hop step, unable to get it to go, but gets the foul. The foul is going to be on number 11, Abdur Rashid. That's going to send Kai Pugh to the line. And we're going to get a timeout from the Bobcats. Energy looking a lot better on that side of the bench.
Yes, the Bobcats have an opportunity to fix this low energy right here coming out of this timeout. If they are unable to do so, Berkeley has a chance. It's only a 3-point game right now.
And Riley, I'll tell you, the thing that has kept the Knights in this one, 12 of 12 from free throws.
That is very rare, I will say.
100% on 12 shots. If they shoot even 70%, this becomes a completely different game. It's a 9-point game at that point. And it's even bigger when they were down at their biggest.
You can tell they spend time shooting those free throws. Definitely showing on the stats here.
And the energy is flowing in this one. Both teams up, both teams active, both crowds active in this one. As Kai Pugh steps up to the line to take his shots. Coming back into it. For the Bobcats, we have Kai Pugh, Wayne Longmore, Jordan Drain, Keyshawn Crosby, and DeCourcy Corley. And the Berkeley fans really wanting a lane violation because the ball had been passed in before Crosby entered the paint.
And they're gonna give it to them.
They do get the lane violation. So you can't enter or exit the three-point line once the ball has been passed to the free throw shooter. So that's gonna be a lane violation, and he gets another shot. And he takes advantage of it. It's gonna make it 65-61 Bobcats. Deontay Spratley with it now. What is he going to do with 10-10 to go? He finds Thompson. Watson has it again, down low at the baseline. He spins, we're gonna get a foul. Looks like the call is gonna be on number 3, DeCourcy Corley. It's going to be not on the shot. It's going to be on the floor. It's going to be Berkeley ball inbounding. It's going to be Rashid on the inbound.
Bobcats have started sending two to the ball these last couple of possessions.
Maybe
hoping to put some more pressure there.
Maybe trying to copy that that Berkeley press, huh?
Yes.
Berkeley, deep shot, no good. They grab the board though. And he's knocked to the floor, wrestling for the ball. We're gonna get a jump ball. Great effort from Longmore, and he is hyped up after that one.
Looking like a spark of energy for the Bobcats.
And it's hustle plays like that that really revitalize a team that's down in the energy.
Yes, you don't see Longmore on the board too much with some points, but he's getting a lot of minutes, and I will say it is because of his energy. Most of the Bobcats today have been keeping their head low, especially with Berkeley coming back, but he has done a great job with the energy, keeping his head high, making some great hustle plays, especially diving for the ball. Even though they didn't come out with it, it's still important.
Watson has it now on the elbow, guarded by Drain. He loses it momentarily, but he gets it back. It's Spratley for an elbow shot, and it's in! 2-point game here. And it's out of bounds!
Bobcats once again unable to get through this Berkeley press.
This Berkeley pressure just too much for the Bobcats to handle right now. Berkeley has the chance to tie it up. Let's see what DeMarco Watson and these Knights do. Spratley with it. He's guarded closely and tightly by Pugh. Rashid fumbles it for a second. But he holds on to it. He drives past Longmore and gives it to Watson, who finds his man. Back to Rashid for three. No good. Guarded by, rebound by Drain. Drain has it now. He's moving with it. He opts to let it go. Crosby has it now in the wing. Longmore bullying his man out of the paint to clear a space. But the Knights come down with the ball and immediately get fouled. Let's see what happened there. Oh, and immediately hit in the face as he comes down with that. Might have sold it a little, because being right in front of the ref as he was.
Berkeley coach is getting a little vocal with the ref near the bench. So
something to keep an eye on. I think we just heard the ref say first warning.
Yes, it will hurt them if they get a tech here.
It's gonna come down to who's the more disciplined, who makes fewer mistakes. And a technical foul would be a big one. Knights with it now. Spratley up top. Spratley goes in over Drain. Oh, in and out.
Splits the defense, just couldn't quite finish there.
Role reversal here as now Spratley's guarding Drain. Kai Pugh takes it from the wing. No good. Watson on the rebound. Watson pushing the pace. Nice screen from Kashisha as that goes in. Tied game. Who wants this trip to the finals more? Drain finds his man down low. Longmore, nice hop step, gets the foul. Great hustle from Longmore, finding his space. And we have a Knight that's slow to get up. And he finally does. Riley, what'd you see on that one?
Didn't jump straight up there, kind of landed on top of him. Getting a little heated between Berkeley's teammates.
Frustration building among the Knights.
That is not what they need. They just brought the game to a tie. I love to see an underdog come back like this. It makes the game so exciting. It's going to be important that they continue playing together, though, if they want to bring this lead out. We see the coach starting to take control of this argument over here.
Berkeley Knights coming into this tournament, the third-ranked team going against the number 2 Bryant and Stratton Bobcats. And just a glimpse at the disparity between these two teams, who are 2 and 3. They're right next to each other in the standings. But we have the Knights at 8 and 8 on the season in conference play, compared to the Bobcats, who have a 13 and 3 record in conference play. Very big disparity between the top and the bottom of this conference. But we are coming back in a tightly contested game. 7:39 to go. 65-65. The only difference right now between these two teams, if you can find anything, it's got to be the free throws.
I would agree there.
Bobcats sitting at 50%, 10 of 19. Knights sitting at 100%. And that is what's keeping them in this game, is that disparity right there. But Longmore improves that percentage as he hits the first of his 2 free throws to give the Bobcats a 1-point lead with 7:35 to go. He has his man in the corner. It's Spratley. Spratley hits it for 3! Syracuse looks for the answer, down 2. It's gonna be Pugh. Pugh finds his man, who finds his man. It's Corley, pulls up from the stripe. He answers right back. Tie game, 68-68.
At halftime, we talked about how Berkeley would need to fix a few things if they wanted to come back in this game. We talked about limiting turnovers, rebounding, and finishing in the field goals. They are doing a much better job, I will say. Limiting turnovers, starting to hit a lot more shots this second half, and it looks like they just want it a little bit more than the Bobcats do. Jordan Drain
Don't
finishes
speak
with
too
an
soon
and
as
one.
Jordan Drain gets the bucket and the foul. And I want to go back. Before that one, there was a beautiful moment of patience from Spratley as he was able to get that bucket earlier. But Jordan just using that size to will his team to the next round. It's a very, very important free throw, still with 6:40 to go. And the shot was good, and it counts. Looked like they might have called a foul for some physical activity that was going on, fighting for the board. But the bucket is good, and it's Berkeley ball. Rashid has it. He drives in. He goes up. No good. But Syracuse Bobcats wanting a foul after they grab the board. They don't get it. So TJ Oliver says, fine, I'll get it. As Kai Pugh is fouled off of Oliver's miss. The foul is going to be on number 13, Maurice Thompson.
Looking at that replay, I'm not really sure there was a foul there.
Yes.
It looks like he just fell on his own. I did not see any contact from Berkeley.
Yeah, there seemed to be a good bit of distance between him and the nearest defender.
Yeah, in fact, it looks like he was just surrounded by his own teammates almost.
Yeah, I think he just reached a little too high and overextended himself and fell back, but he takes advantage of it nonetheless, as his first shot is good.
It's hard to see calls like that when the game is so close. It can really change it so quick as the Bobcats now take a 3-point lead. Hopefully that doesn't hurt the Knights too much as there's still 6 minutes left.
He was looking for his man driving the baseline, but he couldn't quite get to him because of the double team. But he fights through it anyways, saving it on the rebound, kicking it out to the corner. And
gets
just
his
an
own
insane
rebound
sequence
off the
of events
side.
right there.
Hits it off the side of the backboard, gets his own rebound, saves it, falling out of bounds, and picks up a foul. And we're in the bonus, so we're gonna get some more free throws here.
I think that blocking foul might have been the third wildest thing to happen there. Riley, let's see what you think.
I don't know, that could have gone either way. I can see how it might have been a block, maybe just a little bit late, moving just a little bit, but I also think it could have been a charge. He might have been pretty set.
Well, we see what the ball thinks
And
as he misses that first one.
might call that the announcer's jinx there. We keep talking about them making their free throws, but second one is good.
It seems anytime we say something, the opposite happens 5 seconds later. Drain has it now in the wing. He finds his man, it's Pugh. But they're taking their time, looking for an opening. Drain thinks he has one as he takes one from the corner, but it's no good. Knights on the rebound, down 2 with 5:30 to go. It's Rashid. Rashid goes up, rejected by the backboard. Syracuse 3-on-1 looking to take advantage, and they can't make the connection. Oliver just passes it a little bit behind Drain. Drain unable to come up with it. Knights get a second chance. 5:25 to go. Deontay Spratley bringing it up, guarded by Kai Pugh. Honor has it as Watson is just shoved in the paint.
Getting a little physical inside.
Still very, very physical game, as you said. It's not getting too chippy between the teams, though, which is what...
Yeah, we're seeing very good sportsmanship, actually, I will say. But a defensive play like that, picking up a foul when you're in the bonus, can hurt you.
Emotions are high, but no one wanting to cost their team right now, keeping them in check. Everyone just focused on getting that ball into that red rim. As Cleveland just bullies his way to the basket and bullies his way to the free throw line. The foul is going to be on. Looked like they're going to give it to Umanakwe. It's going to send Cleveland to the line. Cleveland started out pretty hot, but it's been pretty quiet since. But the way he just bullies and forces his way to the rim. Cleveland and Drain, 2 of their 6'7" centers. They're gonna give that to Berkeley. They're gonna say it was off of Pugh. It's Berkeley ball now going the other way. But I think Syracuse is maybe gonna wanna use that tandem of Drain and Cleveland, use that size advantage that they have.
They're gonna call another foul down low. It's gonna be a 1-and-1 for Berkeley.
For those of you who might not know, when a team gets 5 fouls in a half, or no, it's 10 fouls in men's, 10 fouls in a half, they go to what's called a 1-and-1 where they get 1 shot, and if they make that, they get a second. But the ball is live on a miss, just as you saw there. Cleveland gets the rebound. They kick it up to Drain. And now Oliver has it back to Pugh. Pugh drives in. Pugh gets double teamed. He finds Drain in the opposite corner. He gives it back up to Oliver, who takes the 3. It's just short. And they're gonna say out of bounds off of Cleveland. Knights ball now. It's gonna be Watson inbounding to Spratley.
Now, like we keep saying, free throws are going to be the difference in this game. We saw Berkeley was 100%, and they have now missed 3 in the past couple of minutes, and they are only down by 3.
Oh, that might come back to haunt them. They missed 3 of their last 4 free throws after starting off 100%.
They might even blame us.
I wouldn't blame them if they did. As we are in the timeout, another big discrepancy between the two teams, bench points. One of these teams has 24 bench points. The other has 0. Berkeley being powered by 3 tremendous individual efforts from Abdur-Rashid, Watson, and Spratley. Rashid with 24 points just does not want to go home tonight.
Yes, the Bobcats being able to reach onto their bench a little more is going to help them, because if they can bring anyone into the game, if they can rely on anyone, that can keep their starters fresh, especially when their bench players are contributing. Whereas Berkeley, if their bench players aren't scoring, it's hard to bring them in, and it can be tiring for those starters, as they only have 4 players who have actually scored this game.
And those are Yasin Abdur-Rashid with 24, DeMarco Watson with 18, Deontay Spratley with 15, and Justin Umanakwe with 6. And they are pushing this tempo coming out of the timeout. 4:20 to go, down 3. 1 spot left in the conference championship. Who wants it more? Deontay Spratley, he gives it over to Kashisha. Kashisha gives it up to Watson. Watson finds a man in the corner for 3. No good. Fighting for the rebound. Drain comes up with it, going the other way now. Up 3, 4 minutes to go. Taking his time now, looking for an opening. He finds his man down low. It's Cleveland. Cleveland can't hold on to it. It's Rashid going the other way now.
Back on defense, but his team picks up for him.
Knights opt to let everyone reset. As Rashid drives in, he gives it to Watson. Watson goes up over 3. Little too much for him as Drain has it now. He drives in, goes up, no good. But they come down with the rebound. Pugh is able to get it to go. Pugh with the board and the bucket. 3:20 to go. Spratley with it now. Taking his time, taking his shot. We have an inadvertent whistle from the ref.
The ref almost called a foul there. I can see what he saw, but I think he decided that it was a tip ball. They're not too happy about that call.
After all the confusion, it is going to be Knights ball as they inbound to Watson. Watson goes up. Blocking foul on the Knights. Oh no, blocking foul on Bryant and Stratton. It's going to send him to the line, and we got a 1-and-1 coming up. He went to draw the charge. Refs did not give it to him.
Man, I don't know. It looked pretty set to me. I can see, we see the Bobcats coach asking for some clarification on that call fairly.
And DeMarco Watson makes the first and the second, as that inadvertent whistle inadvertently leads to 2 free throws for the Knights. Back into the double team press. They find Cleveland, who holds on to it this time, and he's rejected! Absolute savagery from DeMarco Watson as he sends it right back where he came from. And
Great
Deontay
finish
Stratton
over 2.
goes up to make it a 1-point game. 2:30 to go. Kai Pugh has it, and he is fouled by Rashid. No, that foul's actually going to be on. They called it away from the ball. They called it. Still unclear who the foul was against, but it's going to send Kai Pugh
Foul
to the
on
line.
Rashid. That's going to be his 3rd foul. First free throw is good. That's going to make this 77-75 Bobcats with around 2.5 minutes left.
And let's see what happens here. Steps up to guard him. Oh, and his hands just get tangled up a little too much. They convert both of the free throws. Watson has it now, driving in. He goes up, and it's no good. Looked like it might have been blocked by Drain. Pugh has it, crossover, gives it to Drain. Beautiful move and pass from Pugh. Unable to convert, though.
Bobcats unable to finish, and Berkeley's taking advantage of it, getting those rebounds.
And he wants it. Doesn't get it, though, as Rashid's shot is no good. 2 minutes to go. Kai Pugh makes it a 5-point game. Timeout Knights as Kai Pugh sends it into a 2-score game. Riley, what are the Knights saying now?
We see them slowly walking to this timeout, kind of hanging their heads low, but it is only a 5-point game. We've seen very great energy from them pretty much this whole game. So it would be really sad if they let this get to them as they go into this timeout. Hopefully they can take a second to reset, bring the energy back up, and maybe even come back from this 5-point lead.
Bobcats, coming out of the last break, were in a full court press. Do you think they want to stick with that coming out of this one, or do they want to play a more conservative game?
You know, if it's been working, I think they might stay in it, but well, it'll be interesting to see.
Coming back out of the timeout for the Knights, we have Deontay Spratley. He's joined by Umanakwe, Watson, Jerome Kashisha, and Abdur Rashid. Kai Pugh, number 12 for the Bobcats, is close to working his way to a double-double. He's got 13 boards and needs one more bucket. And nice move from Deontay Spratley, but better defense from Pugh as he's just able to stick with it and affect the shot just enough to get it out of there. As Drain is driving now, he gives it to Pugh, and Pugh is fouled on the shot by Spratley. Gonna send Pugh back to the line. That's Spratley's 4th foul. He needs to be careful going forward.
Pugh is at the line for Syracuse for 2 shots.
And what will Pugh do at the line?
You know, anything can happen this game. We've seen a lot of surprises, especially from Berkeley. I would love to see them surprise us again.
Berkeley down big early. Never was out, though, storming their way back. Took the lead, was up by 3 at one point, now down 5, as the Bobcats missed the free throw, but get the rebound with 1:22 left. Oliver has it now. He gets trapped. He finds Pugh. Pugh gets it down low. That's going to make it a 7-point game. 1:12 to go.
Bobcats are looking to stretch out their possessions, scoring with just 6 seconds left on their shot clock.
Ooh,
trying to give Berkeley the least amount of possessions as possible.
And Rashid Abdur fumbles the pass, holds on to it, takes the shot, doesn't get it to go. DeMarco Watson on defense now. guarding Oliver. He gets screened, though, and replaced by Spratley. Spratley's going to foul him, though. And head and hands immediately go up from Spratley as he knows that one is going to hurt.
That's going to be his 5th of today, which definitely hurts, as Spratley is going to finish this game with 19 points, 6 rebounds, and 1 assist.
And TJ Oliver, as soon as he laces up, is going to step up to the charity stripe and try to put this one to bed. Now, Riley, 30 seconds ago, game time, it was a 3-point game. What do you think happened that just made the Bobcats pull away?
It happens so fast. It only takes one play to change the game, especially if Berkeley is struggling to find a way to score. With such little time, they're trying to come down so quick to get a bucket that they're not quite finding the best shot available, which there's not really much you can do about that because you have to score.
Watson goes up, and he's fouled, but just unable to get it to go. And he looked like his hand is in a little bit of pain. He's grabbing it as soon as he hit the ground. But he hops right back up and hops up to the line. Now, Riley, are you thinking about maybe intentionally missing the second one here?
I could see that being a probability. They're down 8.
8
So
points. It's
they
a
could
3-score game, even with the make.
Second one is going to
And
be
it's
good,
made.
but Berkeley's going to call a timeout here.
All right, timeout. Bobcat ball, 84-77. 36 seconds to go. This is the moment you live for.
Now I'm sure Berkeley's going to come out continuing with their press. That's been working very well for them this game. Not sure. They might try to pick up a foul to get the ball back here, but we will see. It'd be awesome if they could get a steal right here. Who knows?
I think the strategy might be just try to get a steal on the inbound, force a turnover any way you can, and then instant foul if you're unable to do that. But we shall see. As DeCourcy Corley is inbounding, he's able to get it into Pugh. Pugh is immediately fouled.
That's going to send the Bobcats to the line.
They're going to call it on number 13, Maurice Thompson. And Pugh is back at the line. And he gets the first 8-point game. The second one is just as good. Berkeley inbounds.
Looking
It's
for
Rashid.
a quick bucket here.
Rashid has it, he's double teamed. He almost loses it. He gets it to Watson. Watson takes an open three. Unable to convert. But they get the steal. And it's taken right back by Oliver. Oliver has it now, up 8, 15 seconds to go. Gives it to Drain, and Drain is fouled. But it might be too little too late, as the Bobcats are now up 9. Let's take a look at what happened there. So the Bobcats get the board. And DeMarco Watson just able to tip it back towards his team, but no one was home except for a pack of wild Bobcats able to pounce on it and get to the line. 13.9, 9-point game as Jordan Drain misses the first one. And after this one's over, do not go anywhere, as it is the NACI Women's Basketball Conference Championship between the Five-Town Sound and Bloomfield Bears. Maurice Thompson has it now. He takes a deep three. Some contact, but no foul. And Jordan Drain gets the board, and that is going to do it in this one.
Pulling it out.
Your championship matchup is going to be the Bryant and Stratton Syracuse Bobcats versus the Bryant and Stratton Albany Bobcats. What a game was that one. Looked like for a second that the Berkeley Knights were gonna storm back with a vengeance, but it just was not enough in the end. What a game, Riley.
You know, I love to see a great fight. When we were talking about this at the beginning of the game, we said it was going to be hard to beat a team 3 times, and it definitely was difficult. The Bobcats struggled there for a good minute, but they came out on top.
And taking a look at the final stats, they are going to paint a pretty good story in this one. Rebounds ended up being the difference today.
Yes, as we see, the Bobcats definitely dominated on the boards. Continuing their typical stats. And the Berkeley Knights just struggled with their field goal at the beginning. That definitely hurt them. Shooting only 33.7% from field goal.
And now let's go down to our sideline reporter, Jared, for his interview with the winning team.
I'm here with the Syracuse Bobcats. Guys, you just punched your ticket to the championship. How are we feeling?
We feel good. We feeling great. Feeling
You guys-
connected too. Connected.
You guys were led by Jordan Drain. You all played fantastic. What are you guys looking for to play in the championship?
We looking for W's, just playing hard, effort again on both ends, just staying connected and together.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much. Congratulations again. Back to you guys.
And tremendous individual performance from MVP today, Kai Pugh. It's going to send his team to the conference championship tomorrow morning. But we've got a conference championship tonight. Don't go anywhere. In just 43 minutes and 25 seconds, we are going to have your Five-Town Sound women's basketball facing off against the Bloomfield Bears in the NACIA Conference Championship. We'll be right back. Thanks for joining us.